hello there. I'm glad you decided to visit our quiet little town and to listen to my story about a typical American family, my family. It's a story about what happens when one of their wishes comes true during the Christmas break. Yep, that's me. This is Dustin, the man of the house. Ever need a good scratching behind the ear is your guy. He's also a very good accountant and a good man. Stay with me. Stay with me. Here, Anne, the oldest kid, is a workaholic, but boy, she's thoughtful, well-balanced. Great.
I checked the internet.
James.
That's Stuart. He's adorable, bright, all-around, life-loving good kid. Good parenting, see?
I mean, you are still a kid, right? If I were you, I'd just pull it together and not be so serious, but be just like kind of calm and your own self when you go up.
There's one person we haven't met. The hardest working person I know. Sharon. Well, not her. We're about to meet her in a second. So what can I tell you about Sharon? Well, she works at a successful advertising agency, and she's a great mom, although she questions herself. And right now, she's starting to question her life.
You've given the campaign to Alec.
It's not that I gave the campaign to him. It's not really that.
No, that's her. Cute, huh?
That you've got 7 campaigns and he's got 3.
No, but Ralph, I can handle it. I mean, I'm the most assertive person for the job. I'm the most imaginative. I work hard. I'm dedicated. You know that.
We know that. We know that. We know that you're tremendous, you're great, you're dedicated. If it's not a question of that. Is it a question of that?
Oh, no.
None of those things. But you're a wife, you're a mother, you're doing this, and you've got 7 campaigns, and he's got 3.
Are you saying that because I have 2 kids and a husband that's a problem that's standing in the way?
Something happens and you don't come through and you don't get it done in time. You know what that is? I lose him as a client. I can't have that. You have to understand.
I do. However, I can balance it out, and I can handle it, I promise.
I'm nervous. That's not good. And I'm feeling nervous. Am I feeling nervous?
A little bit nervous.
And I don't want to be nervous. You get that? Nervous is not good. So do what you were doing. You know, you've got a big campaign you're working on.
Togetherness campaign, of course. I've already started on it. It's going to be amazing. I mean, I can show you what I have so far.
Stick with the other campaign and just make sure you get that one done within the time period. We need it done. And work together, ladies. She's very good also.
She's very good.
All right, good night, ladies. Come with me.
Her. But I'm not going to let you down, Ralph. There's no question about it. You know that, right? I need you to look into the Rocco's bakery on the mezzanine level because I need to use one of their ovens for Anne's bake sale in January, and I also need to know if I can get Wi-Fi on Saturday at the hotel that we're staying at. We need to know if you have a hotspot there. Could you check into that for me?
On Saturday?
Yeah.
Isn't Anne's debate competition at the same time?
That's right. I'll make it work.
You always do. I mean, one way or another, you are the perfect mom, the perfect boss. Perfect executive?
Just hope that Ralph thinks that I'm a perfect executive when he stands back from the company and opens up the president position.
No, you have to put a fire out first. You promised you'd present in the morning the Olive Company.
Oh, I can't do that, Anne. You've got to reschedule that 2 weeks from today. I got to go. Traffic's going to be brutal.
Okay, people, we're going into the home stretch here. I need an adjective.
Furry.
And a noun.
Blanket.
All right, are you ready for your Mad Libs Christmas wish list?
Yeah.
On a ridiculous Christmas Eve, jolly and electric St. Nick swam down the chimney and interrupted 100,000 flimsy presents for Icky Ann and Purple Stuart. When they opened their grumpy gifts and saw that Stuart got the latest tiny PlayStation and Ann received a new naughty iPhone, while their dad was presented with a gross and furry blanket. Thanks, kids.
I want to do one.
Mom's home.
Hi, guys. I'm sorry I'm late.
Relax, exhale, we'll take care of everything.
Hi, sweetie. Oh. No. I want to help.
Okay.
And then we can prep together and you can tell me about your day.
You still haven't seen my talent show video.
Oh, I haven't?
Or my video essay from school.
You're about a month behind, sweetheart.
You didn't tell me about that.
You've been so busy, I didn't want to bother you.
Oh, you know what? Well, why don't I watch while we prep? Yeah, let's do that. I'm so lucky that your father's been filming all these special moments. It's kind of like a DVR for real life.
Watch mine first. I did a play for Dad today.
You did? What did you do today? Honey, you're so adorable.
Look at that.
It's amazing.
Aw, Stuart.
How did you get that outfit?
No, wait, watch that movie. It's like the boudoir.
Oh, it's very well classy.
I bought it myself.
I love it.
Who did your makeup?
Yeah, honey.
I did.
You did.
By herself?
Oh, man, I'm so proud of you.
I don't
A
believe
little
you.
bit.
My boy.
That only helped a little
Jack
bit.
helped too.
Stuart!
You gotta admit, that's kind of impressive, right? Hey. No phone at the table, please.
Yeah, no phone to the table.
Thanks for the backup, sweetheart. Look, am I the only one who's excited that we're going to Farthering Pines for Christmas?
Why haven't we gone back till now?
Well, honey, we've been really busy. We have not had time to fit it into our schedule.
Can I go inner tubing?
Do bears eat 10-year-olds?
None for me, thanks. No more snow in my pants.
Well, not at all.
Okay, now I just want us to all pack tonight. I want us up at 7 and out the door by 8 o'clock.
Dad, it's too early.
Sleep in the car, but I just want us on the road. Yeah, all right.
Perfect. Hey, you need some help with your homework?
No, I already finished everything.
You still having trouble focusing on your history class?
Yeah, I am, Mom.
You know what I used to do when I had trouble focusing in history and I was your age? I used to bring all the characters to life in my mind, and I actually tried to make friends with them.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it worked for me. Maybe it'll work for you.
I think I'll try that.
I think so. Let's get ready for bed. You brush your teeth yet? Let's make it happen, Captain.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hey, kiddo. How's your essay coming?
it's going fine. We're just taking a break.
Hey, let me help you with that.
Okay.
I am so proud of how much you're putting into your education. But I don't want you missing out on the other things in life. I've noticed that you're really cooped up in the house, especially on the weekends. Are there any cute boys that I should know about?
I don't know.
You don't know?
But Dad keeps telling me I can't date till college.
What? He's such a prude. You know what I think? I think you just have to be yourself. And I think the right boy is going to come along. And then maybe tomorrow I will tell you a little story about how your dad swept me off my feet.
Thanks, Mom.
In college.
So, Sharon's on edge. Everyone's trying to help. I wish I could, but I'm just a dog.
Oh, honey, that feels so good.
Your shoulders feel like bricks. Does that have anything to do with the amount of pressure you've been putting on yourself?
I don't know. I just wish that there was more time and every day where I could fit everything in. So, honey, the tax season is coming around the corner. Do you think that things are going to pick up for you in the new year?
Oh, yeah, sure. That's my time to shine, but with the amount of hours you've been putting in at work, I've had to be at home with the kids anyway, and even though I get frustrated with my career sometimes, I really love the time with them.
I would like to spend more time with them, too. Am I a lousy mom?
The worst. I'm kidding. You're a wonderful mother, but sometimes it's hard to be super mom and corporate warrior of the century at the same time. I swear, sometimes I get exhausted just watching you.
I'm doing this for us, so that we can have financial stability.
And when will we have financial stability? I mean, I think we're doing pretty fine right now.
Well, what about our dreams? I think it's great that we're going to Farthering Pines, but what about traveling the world together? What about walking the Spanish Steps and experiencing the pyramids in Egypt and seeing the Eiffel Tower and drinking champagne until the sun comes up? What about that?
And what about the kids?
I just want to know if we're going to get to do these things together while we're still young. I mean, do you even have those dreams anymore?
Yes, I do. But right now, what am I supposed to do? Carry Stuart on my back across the Spanish Steps? Or maybe you can drink champagne till dawn with Anne by the Eiffel Tower.
Get my phone. Hello? Yeah, hey, what? How is that even possible? Okay. Yeah, thanks for the call.
What's up?
The Togetherness campaign, they've moved up the deadline to Christmas Eve.
Seriously?
Seriously. I mean, honey, I can't drop out of this campaign now, because if I do, Alec is going to swoop in. He's going to drag my name through the mud.
We're not going to do anything to interfere with your promotion. We'll just push back the vacation until spring break or next Christmas or never.
No. We're going. We're going to have our family time together, and I'm going to deliver the best campaign of my life.
Okay, killer.
That's right. I am a killer.
And so began the miraculous trip that would change Sharon and the Holden family's lives forever.
Would you like me to drive, honey?
Thanks. Thanks, Sonny, but you'll run us off the road every time your phone rings.
Okay, so Mom, this vacation, can you be without your phone? For real, though. I don't want to see your iPad out all the time.
I think we are finally here.
Hey, tribe, come on in here.
Merry Christmas.
Hi.
It's so pretty.
We're the Holden clan. We're just checking in. We've got more bags in the car. Believe me, sorry.
The Holden. Well, and you must be Dustin.
I'm sorry. Are you the new manager? We haven't been here for years.
Well, I'm the interim manager. I'm here to bring some Christmas cheer and fun and to maybe grant a wish or two.
Well, that sounds good to us, right? Right. And you would be,
Chris, my pleasure.
Chris, as in Kris Kringle. Well, I don't mean to offend you, but you certainly look the part.
Well, I do share the love of warm, home-baked chocolate chip cookies with the man.
Santa has a lot of names. Saint Nick, Father Christmas, Santa Claus, Kris Kringle.
You look like Santa to me.
well, I'll bet if anything else, the local kids get a big kick out of your persona.
And what do they call you, young man?
I'm Stuart. This is our dog, Jerry.
Hello, Jerry.
And I'm Anne, and that's my mom, Sharon, on the phone, as usual.
Well, I'm very happy that you're here, and I hope you have a wonderful Christmas and that you get everything that you ask for.
You know what? I think that we have already. We're going to have a wonderful Christmas family vacation,
Well, family is the greatest gift.
isn't it?
I want a new bike, too.
Unless you want a new bike.
Oh, where's my manners? Holy night. These are my friends, the volunteers from the Foundation for Families in Need.
Hi, Merry Christmas. This must be a very busy time of year for you.
Yeah, it is, but it's going to be an amazing year for families in need. We got all these donations from this big company, Toys and Fun. They're going to give us toys for all the kids in need.
That's wonderful. Before we leave, we want to make a donation.
Wow, thank you. You're generous.
Our pleasure.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
guys.
Christmas.
There you go. Now listen, be sure to come back to the lobby before you leave. The resort likes to leave a little something for everyone underneath the tree.
Well, isn't that wonderful? You can count on us being right here on Christmas Eve. We will be there with bells on. Okay, come on, kids. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Hey, Mr. Kringle.
We go.
For the record, I think you're Santa. Don't forget, red bicycle.
Got it.
Do you want to take top fun?
Yeah,
Cool.
I love top.
This is pretty awesome, right?
We're gonna have so much fun.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, honey, check it out. Not bad.
Honey, I like this view.
Beautiful, right?
Look at that view.
Oh, breathtaking. I love it.
Whoa. Okay.
Hey, honey,
Yeah.
this is just one of your Christmas presents, but since I made it myself.
Did you wrap it yourself?
Guilty.
Looks like
I thought I'd give it to you early.
Thank you.
If you like it.
I absolutely love it.
It took a while. It wasn't easy to find pics of you without your phone, iPad, and computer attached, but I managed.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
The Farthing Pines Olympics begins!
Woohoo!
Yes, of course, I'm kind of excited about sharing a place with the Joneses.
I know you're excited, Jack.
So, basically, this program is all about presentation, right? It's kind of like what Mommy does when she's at work and I'm doing my commercial campaigns. The really cool thing, you can use it with your friends for football, or you can play with army men or action figures, stuff like that. And when you get to my age, you use it for business.
Okay, guys. How many marshmallows do you want in your hot cocoa?
None for me, thanks.
Fill my cup up with marshmallows, then put the cocoa in.
Because it's the holidays, you get a pass.
I want the same, honey.
All right.
Thank you. Hi.
Well, what if I want to be a rock star?
Especially if you want to be a rock star.
You make learning fun.
I do? Thank you. Oh. I make learning fun. You think so, huh? Hey, Em, what's up?
Got the file.
Uh-huh.
Check your email.
Okay, I'm going right to it. Hold on a sec. I'm looking forward to sharing a place with the Carters.
That's right. Spend some good quality family time together. Okay, we're here, Jones family. Woohoo!
Hey, you ready? Let's grab a trail guide in the lobby and take a hike.
Yeah, I just need my coat, my Wi-Fi hotspot, and my workstation.
All right, you ready?
Oh my God.
Sure. Maybe you need the launch codes for NORAD.
Yeah, those, 'cause we might
Okay, great. Open the doors, Stuart. Jerry, let's go. Let's go. Mush. Woo!
All right, that's one for your family.
How hard is it for you to count the three? I'm surprised I know how to count that high. That's a big number for you, Jones.
Hey, wait up!
There's one in the world.
Hi, I'm Stuart.
Hey, we got people. Huh?
Oh, hello.
So you met the ambassador of the Holden clan. Wouldn't it be nice if grown-ups could make friends that easily?
Well, actually, Jack and I became friends the same way.
Really?
Cool.
Well, it's about as fast as we became friends.
Really?
Well, after many, many years of hating each other. Yeah.
Now that I remember that. I remember that.
Anyway, I am Jack. This is my beautiful wife, Holly, and my lovely daughter, Sienna. And I'm his best friend in the whole wide world, Robert. This is my gorgeous wife. We met in our very handsome son, Tommy.
Hello. And I'm Dustin. You've met Stuart.
I'm Sharon, and this is Anne.
Hey, as long as you're here, Holden family, can participate in a friendly game of Fathering Pines Winter Olympics.
Oh, what's that?
It's a game my grandpa made up.
Yeah, my dad used to bring us down here when I was a kid, and we've been playing ever since.
And losing ever since.
Robert and Jack ran into each other here last year after not seeing each other in years and renewed their friendship. And our families hit it off instantly. In fact, Holly and I now own a bakery together.
Our kids are even dating.
Oh,
Yeah,
are we?
And then
Oh,
there's
yeah.
happily ever after. Can we go sledding? Hey!
Come on, Stu.
Let's go!
Just hold on to Dad, he's got you. That was awesome, Stuart!
I wanted to ask you guys, how's the bakery business going? You know, it
was incredible at first.
Yeah, and it just keeps getting better every day. What?
Okay, it's hit a little bit of a downturn. Slight. You know, we're still getting good reviews. We just really have the foot traffic.
Yeah, you know what? We just need that spark, you know, to bring it back. Like it was when we first opened. It was incredible. We just need that one thing.
What about like a new hit recipe?
Oh, like a signature one.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Hey, that's a great idea, sweetie.
All right.
Can I do one more run, Dad?
No, sorry, bud. We gotta get out of here. Help an old man out, will you? Go with your mom over there.
Sienna, can we talk? Sienna, how many times do I have to say I'm sorry?
You never even try to come see me.
How can I? We live so far
There's
apart.
planes that leave every day.
Do I sense trouble in paradise with the heartbreaker up there?
We just live so far apart, and she doesn't think I make enough of an effort.
Well, do you really like her?
I really do.
Want to know the secret?
Sure.
Make the effort.
You guys, that was so much fun. Thank you for including us.
Thank you. I hope it wasn't too much for you. Why don't you guys come over to our house for dinner? We'll cook, we'll play more games.
Who's gonna cook? You're gonna cook.
What do you think? Yes. Oh, I love it. How can we say no to the lovely lady?
You can't say no. You can't say no to that.
You can't say no.
The Holden family.
And welcome to Fathering Pines. Fantastic game of charades. Up top. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're generally using titles, books, movies, songs, and songs. Says the new guy. Okay.
Forward. What is he doing? He's like hitting baseball figures.
Here's the sled. Whoa! Yes, and that's how it's done, Holden family. Whoa!
Don't hit me, baby, ever again. All right, new guy.
Okay, I'm the newbie here. Let me focus. Let's just rein it in. All right, I'm gonna go with another movie. Okay.
First syllable of the first word.
Okay.
Carry on. Chopping block.
Yeah.
Chopping broccoli.
Wait.
Weekend
at Bernie's?
I never saw that though.
Oh, honey, yes.
Okay, hold on. Let me begin by saying, they like to cheat.
We do not cheat.
We are telepathic. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of nuts. Try not to get them.
Okay.
Sexy. Right?
Very literary crowd.
Mushroom cloud.
It's a black box.
You're so talented. I think we've worn out our welcome. A little bit, maybe? Okay. Hey, vacations involve a certain amount of rest, so I think we're going to say goodnight now.
Oh, I get it.
We conquer, we leave, or something like that. All right. I can't tell you to go. Wait, I just want to say something. You ever meet people you like, you feel you're going to be friends for the rest of your life?
No.
I mean it.
Go. The coach right there on the...
Yeah, that's why I'm leaving.
Okay, wait. But on a serious note, before you go, first of all, welcome to Farthering Pines. It's a miraculous place. I've been coming here since I was a child. I've never left here without having learned something very special and becoming a better person for it. So, Stuart, welcome.
But does that mean that Jerry will go home as a person?
Jerry's not a person?
He's our
Yes, it's very possible that he can come.
All right,
home a person. Good night, home.
Tomorrow, love, okay? Yeah.
I'll live for our place. Yeah, don't be late. Actually,
Bye, guys.
what a pleasure. You're going. Come back.
Thank you.
What am I, a coach?
So long, guys.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, why don't you put that on? Okay, there.
Good night. Bye, guys. Nice to meet you.
Played it like this, like Heidi, and you'd sing together. You'd go, Piccolo. Oh my! Oh, look at that! 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I almost got it with that. It was right here.
Whoa!
Yeah, we're doing good.
I'm so proud of you. I love that you're teaching me this. This is so much fun. Be safe on the
You
mountain.
ready to go, Ann?
Love you. Love you.
We will love you.
Love you.
Come on, Annie. The slopes await.
All right. So much more fun than we are, right? We're gonna build the biggest snowman known to man. Okay. I'm so excited. But first, I have to set my alarm because I have a conference call at 11:15 with my boss and clients. Just didn't want to forget that. Ooh, look at you. You're gonna be so warm and snug. You ready?
I'm ready, Mom.
We're gonna build the biggest snowman in the world.
Yeah, it's gonna be the biggest.
Okay, what are we gonna do first? Come on, boy. I feel like this one isn't even. Let's give him like a little yarmulke. Yeah! Love that! It's crazy, that's awesome! Yeah, thank you. Here we go, Snow Angel! Woo! I can't do my legs and my hands at the same time. It must be about 11 o'clock already. Or at least close to it. Hey, where's my phone? Hey, honey, did you see Mommy drop her phone out of her pocket?
No.
Okay, it's gotta be here. Let me just retrace my steps. If I've lost my phone, my life is gonna be over. Okay. Oh. Come on, honey, we gotta go.
Why?
We gotta get back to the cabin because I'm late. And you okay?
My ankle.
Oh, sweetie, does that hurt? I'm so sorry, baby. You think you could be really brave and power through the pain? You know it hurts.
I'll try.
We'll get back to the cabin and you can have as many marshmallows as you want, okay? Okay. Get on my back. On a scale of 1 to 10, how's the pain tolerance? Such a brave boy.
8.
We're almost there. Honey, could you please stay, please? Thank you.
happened?
I lost my phone. I need my phone. He sprained his ankle on the way back.
Mom, I found your phone.
Oh, God, thank God. I have such an important call that I think I've missed. Can you please just put the
Yeah, of course. Come on, champ, let's get some ice on it.
How'd you
We'll
hurt
get you
yourself?
all fixed up here. Don't you worry about a thing.
Come on. Dad, I missed it. Hi, Ralph.
Sharon, I'm not happy. Where were you?
I lost my phone, and I've lost track of time. I was with my son.
We were all waiting for you for the phone call. Everybody showed up. Take a look. Everybody came in. Who didn't show up? There's one person who didn't show up. Who was that? I believe that was her. That was Sharon.
I know. I'm so sorry, Ralph. I can call them, and I can explain what happened.
You want to work with us? We're a team. We need you there with us.
My son had an accident, Ralph.
I'm sorry to hear about the accident. I hope there's nothing serious. But with that said, I have to run a business. If you can't do it, if you can't show up, tell me. Alex can do it. Peter can do it. Murray can do it. I mean, we have people who can do it.
I understand.
I've got to go.
Okay.
Let's speak tomorrow, Sharon.
Thank you.
Feeling any better, pal?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good.
I made you some hot cocoa, lots of marshmallows. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm a horrible mother.
Oh, come on.
No, I am. I don't know who I think I'm fooling. Trying to act like I have it so together. Probably gonna lose my campaign and my promotion, and I might even lose my job.
Sweetie, no, you're not. You're too invaluable to them, and please don't beat yourself up over this. You just had a bad day.
He got hurt because I put my job before him. I'm so sorry, baby.
It's okay, Mom.
No, it's not okay. It's not okay. I gotta get some air.
Hey, honey.
Don't follow me, Dustin. I need to be alone.
It's okay. She's just a little upset right now. Don't worry. All right? Okay?
I can't believe I hurt my baby boy. My child. What has happened to me? This is too much. Too much all the time. Not enough hours in the day. I can't be super mom and have the kind of career that I want. I'm exhausted. All the time. I'm stretched so thin. My kids need more from me than I can give to them. And you know what, honestly? They deserve better. Maybe they'd be better off without me. Maybe we should have just waited to have children until we made something of ourselves. Maybe Dustin, he wouldn't have lost his ambitions, and we could have traveled the world together. Show me the way.
Sharon was about to get her wish come true.
Honey. You okay?
Yeah. Go to sleep.
Yeah. Good morning, honey. You look nice.
Thanks, hon.
Why are you up so early?
Are you kidding me, babe? The bell rang on Wall Street an hour ago. I need to see if Stewart Holdings is looking as good as I am.
Stewart Holdings? How is Stewart? Is he okay? What happened last night?
Last night, you went for a run, took a shower, we went to town, did that whole horse-drawn sleigh ride thing up to that chateau at the peak, cracked a couple of bottles of Dom, hit a club, and danced till we shut that bad boy down. You know, you were a little tipsy, but I didn't think you drank enough to not remember.
We went out last night after what happened. What about the kids?
The kids? Are you okay?
I don't know. I'm just wondering what's going on.
I tell you what, how about I order some coffee, maybe a couple of mimosas, and a big old breakfast. Maybe a little something in your tummy will jog your memory, gorgeous.
I think I'm dreaming. That's what it is, I'm dreaming.
Hello? Guys? You guys? Where are you? Hey, guys? Dustin? Stuart? Ann? Stuart? Stuart? Ann? Dustin?
Yeah, let's do that again. Hey, give it back. No, get your own sled. Grow up. You're so selfish. You're a spoiled brat. Hey, give it back.
No, grow up, get your own sled.
Jack! I love you, buddy, but you're gonna have to control your son over here, or we're gonna be cutting our whole trip short. This is not my idea of a fun vacation.
Oh, pick on the little guy, why don't you? I'll play the violin. Come on, your kid doesn't have the common decency to give me the time of day.
My daughter has given you nothing but the time of day, sir.
And I'm sorry, how can I expect to stay in business with somebody who can't even run her own family? Ava, how can you say that when your own daughter will let a child play on a sled for 5 minutes? He's been on it all morning.
Hey, what's going on over here? You guys were all getting along so well last night. Huh? It's Robert, right?
Okay.
Stuart, and come back to the cabin. Your dad's making breakfast.
Oh, whoa, hey, Stewie, stay away from her, okay? Come on inside, I'll make you some hot cocoa.
Stuart! Ann!
Say goodbye to Senorita Looney Tunes and slowly back away.
What's going on?
She may have a gun. Come on.
Stuart! Ann! Don't make me come all the way there and get you. I'm starving!
Excuse me, can I help you?
Yes, you can help me get my kids.
Lady, you're trespassing right now.
Excuse me?
No, excuse me. If you don't get off this property, I will call security.
What kind of shenanigans is going on around here? You were really nice last night. Now you're being extremely disrespectful.
Last night? I have never seen you before.
I am coming from that cabin right over there. And now I'm coming to your house.
Holly, get the boy. Come on, Holly, she's crazy.
How many times we have to go around this whole game of you picking up your iPad right when we get home? Look at me. You have to learn to interact with the family, okay? And sometimes you actually have to do chores, which is exactly what I'm making you do right now.
I got it. Yes. Oh,
Hi.
no.
What's going on here?
What's going on
I'm
with
just
you?
here to get my
It's your turn to do dishes, Ann.
No, whatever you do, golden boy.
Can I just ask you a personal question?
No, I don't.
Are you renting the place over there, or are you just squatting?
Squatting?
Because I actually know the owners, and I can have you arrested.
That's an iPad after you do this. No, give it back. Quit ruining my life.
Ann,
I really don't know what you're
I don't know what you're trying.
here with this kind of behavior.
Not her again.
It is unacceptable.
Hey, you can't have any cookies, so I say you can.
Honey, is there something we could do to let our friend get back to
You know what? I think you need a little sorrow.
Would you like to go get a burrito?
With the altitude, I'm probably playing lots of tricks with you. But seriously.
Go buy a burrito.
I said I wanted a Station 4, not this.
Stuart! What are you doing? That was your Christmas present. You go to your room. No Christmas presents for you, mister.
Place that thing.
Bye-bye. Don't come back now, you hear?
Bye-bye. And you wonder why you make friends so easily.
You think he's gonna kick me out? He's got another thing coming.
He'll just completely ignore me. Just ignore Mom. Oh, yeah, sure. That's nice to do. Acting like I'm some kind of stranger or something, like they didn't even know me. Well, I'm not crazy.
I don't think you're crazy, but you are a little off your rocker to be wearing that outfit. Would you like me to run and get your coat?
No, thank you. That's very kind of you. Listen, you've seen Dustin and I, right? In the lobby with our children the other day?
You and Dustin?
Yeah, so we have children. Those are our kids.
No, I believe what you said was that perhaps this time of life wasn't a good time to have children, that you wanted to have time together, that you wanted to see the great wonders of the world. Sounded to me like you didn't have time for children.
But we have kids. Our kids. Those are my kids right there in that cabin.
Well, maybe this would be a good opportunity to see how life would be without children, since they're not your children now.
What do you mean they're not my children now?
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, if they were your children...
But they are my children.
If they were, they'd be better behaved than they are now.
Well, they usually are much better behaved. Thank you.
Why don't we get you back inside and get you by the fire?
Oh, I get it. You're in on these shenanigans as well, aren't you? Listen, I don't know what you put in the hot cocoa around here, but I'm getting my kids back.
Merry Christmas. I hope you get your wish.
Yeah, whatever. They want to play games. I can play games too. And they're just so not funny. Okay. Sharon, apparently you don't have any children. It's just you and Dustin and work. Is that an Eider optical leather handbag? Honey, I don't know what's going on, but we can't afford this.
Okay, bye. Afford? We don't use the A word around here, sweetheart. No. Stewart Holdings has been on peak for the last 6 quarters. Oh, look at that. And our brewery's Elegant Ann Ale is a huge hit in the Southwest.
Wait a minute, back up. You named a beer after Anne?
Yeah, I just liked that name. And since we launched our digital division, our Holden Publishing is doing gangbusters, and we can work on the way. So, yes, we're going.
Where?
Skiing.
Oh. Yeah, I guess.
Great. And I booked us a trip to Paris in April. I know we've been there before, but never in the springtime.
Well, I wouldn't want to miss out on the springtime.
All right. Well, because a helicopter's the only way to get here. And because we can do whatever we want to do.
The tree! I'm back here,
Will you look at that?
So beautiful.
Okay, come on, Sharon!
I'm coming, honey! Honey, this is so romantic.
The look on your face when that chairlift stopped was priceless.
I know, she was so serious. Oh, God. No, honey, I need to unwind.
Unwind on the way home?
Yeah, but no, my idea of unwinding is not listening to you booking airline tickets from here to Timbuktu.
Come on, we can rest when we're 6 feet under.
Honey, I feel like I'm 6 feet under.
Well,
with you, you're like...
Just a few more steps, because I've got a surprise for you, lady.
More surprises?
Yes, this way.
Like surprises.
No peeking.
Okay. Okay, just give me a hint. Give me a hint.
Over here. Whoa.
Okay.
Now, look.
It's a Jean Laurent vintage dress. That's like a $10,000 dress.
11, but who's counting now? Why don't you put it on so I can tear it off?
Can we afford it?
Don't worry about that. You know, it's going to look amazing on you. While we're gorging ourselves on sushi and a skyscraper overlooking Tokyo this summer.
I've always wanted one.
Well, you got one now.
It's beautiful.
You like it?
I love it.
I love you.
I love you too.
That was so great when you tackled Tommy off of his snowmobile.
That was pretty awesome.
That's awesome. Give me 5.
It was me, and it was dangerous. I don't know what's gotten into you lately.
Well, he only took the blue one because he knew that I wanted it.
Stuart!
Hello, Carter family. Hey, Chris. So, Stuart, some of the most respected leaders in history have taken a kind, gentle approach. When you can find that gentleman inside you, then you, my friend, will be bound for greatness.
I like you.
I do too.
So, did I sense a little tension up there?
Yes.
I don't know what happened. Our families were getting along so great, and now all of a sudden it's like our kids have issues with each
Yeah,
other.
it's like we're the Hatfields and McCoys.
You know, tis the season to mend relationships and for wishes to come true.
You said it, Chris.
I hope so.
Oh, you know, you might not believe this, but I can still remember young love.
Everything's great when me and Tommy are together, but...
Yeah, the key is to make the most of the time that you do have together and not to worry about what's to come. You know, I got a special project I could really use some help on. Could you get Tommy and the rest of the kids together and give me a hand? Would you be willing to help out?
Sure.
Yeah, I know, but I don't think he has the right look. Why? He looks like he has a permanent scowl on his face. He looks like he's mad at the world.
Hey, babe, if we don't blow out of here in the next 5 minutes, we're gonna lose our reservation.
Yeah, I understand, but we are selling a stereo system that's supposed to be connecting friends and family. It's called the Togetherness Campaign. Right. And I can't afford any more mishaps with clients, so... yeah. I'm still here.
Oh, get it. It's probably our dinner. But it could be our deranged neighbor, Waitress Wacko. I call her Waitress Wacko because she serves up the insanity.
Ha ha, funny.
Right, kids,
Oh! Some berry gifts. The delivery boy was in a hurry, and I thought he was frazzled, so I volunteered to bring the food to some of my favorite people.
Oh, well, thank you. Listen, I ordered more than enough food, so please, stay and eat with us.
Oh, I appreciate the offer, but I just about polished off a whole holiday ham by myself.
Gnocchi alla romano with white truffle.
Oh, yum. These are black truffles.
Honey, I told them you wanted the white ones.
I can't eat that.
I will just call them, and I will tell them to bring over the ones you do want.
No, forget about it. You don't care.
Oh, kids.
Anne? Anne, can you hear me?
Anne, take off those headphones.
What?
Chris is trying to get your attention, and please, you need to be grateful for the food your father got you.
Why?
Because it's Christmas time, and it would be really nice.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
I'm doing a really special project, and I could use another hand. Tommy, all the other kids have generously offered to help. Would you mind giving me a hand?
As long as I don't have to do anything and get away from matchy mom and dad over here.
Well, wow. Thank you very much. Do you need a little help? I appreciate it. Well, listen, you folks have a great dinner.
Thank you very much. Merry Christmas.
Oh, Merry Christmas.
You and I need to talk.
Everything all right, Mr. Jones?
I'm sorry. It's Anne. I'm having a hard time with her. Sometimes she doesn't even feel like she's my own kid.
I understand completely. You just hang in there and show a lot of patience. Things are going to be okay.
Hey, babe. Here's a thought. How about we head into town tonight for some lobster?
I don't know, honey. I think I've gained a few pounds since yesterday.
Yeah, I think you have. Just kidding.
I know. Why don't we go into town to that really cute little place and just get something simple?
Yeah, but you mean cheap? I don't even think they have table service there. And you can forget about getting a decent bottle of wine and no way on a good champagne.
Okay, well, let's go with a lobster then. You planning another trip?
Yeah, I'm thinking that we just hit Egypt on the way back from Japan. Genius?
Honey, we're going to run out of places to go before the year is up.
Oh, no. Did you know that there are 28 nation states and over 7,200 islands in the Caribbean alone?
I'm not going to 7,200 islands. Here, watch this.
Isn't that great?
Great. I think you need some more champagne, sweetie.
No. I just want a warm cup of cocoa with some marshmallows in it.
What's it like in the North Pole?
What's it like in the North Pole? Well, I'm not sure. I really have no idea, but I've heard it's pretty cold in the North Pole.
What is Christmas really?
That is a good question. Christmas is a celebration of love, forgiveness, time to embrace your family, time to acknowledge the love and sharing that you have with one another, time to really look at your family and say, this is what's precious.
Yeah, and how do you miss that, huh? And why would you send anything to print without my prior approval, especially this little thing we like to call a cover? Because the main character has the king of all swear words tattooed on his face. It's supposed to be a book for 8-year-olds.
God, this silence is eerie.
Hey, Ben, let me call you back. Silence? Are you being sarcastic with me?
I miss being around kids.
That's good. I mean, that's good. I mean, when were you around kids? Like on a commercial shoot? You know what? You know what you could do if you want to be surrounded by a bunch of kids? You could just come up with a campaign for some kind of kids product.
Look, I have money. You know, we're in a good place. I just think it's time that we start talking about a family.
A family?
Yeah.
You're serious? I thought we kind of dismissed that a long time ago. I mean, are you sure you want kids? And what about your career?
My career?
Well, you know what? You know what? Maybe we can do this. Nannies. We'll just get an army of them, so they can do the heavy lifting, and we can still do what we want to do. Except no kids on vacations, even with the nannies, because they're still going to be at you and wanting all your time.
Never.
Honey, I got you something.
This is something you're going to be into, sweetie.
Another gift.
Another gift, but I just saw them, and they just seemed incomplete without your gorgeous face.
Oh, my God. Who's the designer?
Just me and my elves.
You and your elves.
I'm busy at the workshop.
Wow.
Now, who is that movie star?
I don't know. Who is it? I love them.
I love you.
You know, Stuart, there's a lot of people struggling in the world, and you've been pretty blessed. I hope you see that.
I know I got it good.
So why do you complain so much about things that some people can only wish for?
Because he thinks none of the girls will like him if everything he owns isn't named brand.
Shut up.
Well, you know, you should be confident in who you are, not what you have. You're a pretty bright and charming kid. You don't need to brag. And Anne, you've got such a generous spirit. You're so withdrawn and combative with your family.
Well, why should I make that effort if my parents don't?
You won't. You know, if the whole world felt like that, it'd be a pretty dark and cold place. You gotta open yourself up a little bit more. Take a few more chances. Bring out that warmth you want so much in yourself. You know, I'm pretty proud of you kids. I mean, you really have the true Christmas spirit. So, who wants some more cocoa?
Me, I do.
I'll take a cup. Thank you.
Put a lot of marshmallows in my cocoa. I'm excited about it. And maybe some of them will be
Children are
I can't wait.
God's blessing to us all. I think you and Dustin would have been such good parents. I bet Stuart wouldn't be nearly so spoiled if you'd been his parent. And you could have helped Anne through her teenage years. Family unit makes us all better people. Gotta get this cocoa to the kids. Okay, kids, hot chocolate time.
I like humans, but dogs are fun too. I mean, you know, I'm a dog. It was good to see Tommy and Sienna getting along. They're nice kids. Watch out. They were having fun. Everyone was doing what they liked. And Sharon was enjoying her successful husband and great career.
Well, I finished. I'm finally done with the togetherness campaign. I finished early. The clients are happy. They've approved. They think it's brilliant, was their exact words. And
Everything seemed to be going along well. But was it really enough?
now all I have to do is film the commercial when I get back.
I think it's second logic. I mean, honestly, do you know what my problem is?
I do. I do know what your problem is.
You're part of my problem.
Oh, really?
That's just it. I mean, I don't have a second to myself.
Oh, no.
Mr. Jones? Sharon, hi. I wanted to apologize for my behavior the last couple of days. Dustin and I have been having a couple of problems, but...
We have?
Yeah, but we're okay now. We all have our off days.
We do. We all have our off days. I mean, you should see my wife when she has her off days. She goes bonkers.
I can only imagine. So I thought it would be a good idea if I came in and apologized to everybody, before we all leave the resort.
You okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, then come on in. Merry Christmas.
Thank you for being so understanding.
Hey, everybody, look who's here.
Oh, that's fantastic. I wish I could stick around, but I just can't. Work is crazy.
Oh, no, it's okay. I gave her tranquilizers.
No, that's okay. I deserve that.
Let me get you some wine.
Don't mind my husband. He is not himself right now.
No, that's okay. I deserve that. I wanted to apologize for my behavior the last couple of days in the red polka dotted pajamas, and
Why don't you just come sit down?
that would be lovely. Thank you.
Hey, guys, I want you to meet our neighbor. This is Sharon. I know you thought she was nuts, but she's okay.
I'm Dustin, her better half.
There's room for more players. You want to join?
Yeah, come sit.
Mommy says you eat 10-year-olds.
Oh, really? That's not true.
Why are you always staring?
Oh, I wanted to apologize for that, but I was kind of embarrassed, and can I sit by you? Is that okay?
Mom, you're up.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, come on. You can do better than that. What you got?
In your house? Really?
You have a really handsome smile.
Thanks.
New 4 spots. Here we go. So, all right.
I'm gonna guess what you want for Christmas.
What?
A red bike?
How'd you know?
I can't give away my secrets.
What does Tommy want?
I think he wants a sports car.
I like that. What do you say, Dad?
I don't know. It's cheaper than the plane you wanted, right?
Hey, I want a car too.
Then you get a car, and you get a car, and
Do I get a car?
we get all cars.
You get a car.
You could probably afford it.
Deal.
You know, we're playing for real money. I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm making a profit.
Do you want something to eat? All right. I'll get you a car and some food.
So, Jack, is it?
Yeah.
So what's your thing? What are you into? What do you do?
I'm a dabbler. I'm a bit of an entrepreneur. I mean, Robert's got me set up now. Really a son of a baker. But we just sort of parlayed that into, pretty good little national franchise.
National franchise. I'm an entrepreneur myself. I have a little hedge fund, Stewart Holdings. Maybe you heard of it?
Yeah. Oh, that's you.
We made a killing recently short selling the drachma. We pretty much single-handedly destroyed the Greek economy. And so that's a feather in our cap.
Gotta be proud of that.
So, yeah, thank you.
Decimated a country.
I'm pretty much crushing it across the board.
You're in advertising?
I am.
What was that campaign that you were talking about? The one that's,
The Togetherness campaign. Yes, it's a stereo system that connects you to the Wi-Fi to basically anyone in the world.
Yeah, dance to the same songs at the same time.
Exactly. You're connected to your loved ones through the music.
I like that.
Anne, have you thought about what you want to do with your future?
Yeah, being creative for a living sounds good. I think I want to do what you do.
What about you, Stuart?
School's okay, I guess. But I wish it was more fun learning.
Okay, I think that's almost done. Wait, let me know what I get.
You guys have any coffee?
Do you actually enjoy the whole kid thing? I mean,
Oh, it's the greatest
Really?
and the worst thing in my life. I'm constantly worried. Money for college, it just doesn't get any easier.
Yeah.
But it's the greatest thing in my life. I mean, have you considered having kids?
Well, we talked about it for about 5 minutes and we laughed it off. I would now like to do an impression.
That's who I am.
Another one. Stop. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
You guys, thank you so much for including us. We've had the best time. I've never laughed so much in my life. My face is still hurting from laughing. I mean, it's ridiculous.
Get some more of this.
Well, we're really glad you came over.
I'm so happy to just spend the time.
Well, I'm really glad you came over because I would have been devastated to think you really were mental.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do have my moments, I must say.
Yes, surprisingly, you're very lovely.
Well, you guys are really lovely, too. You're both bakers, and you have beautiful children.
Oh, well, thank you. Well, about the bakery, you really should be franchising at this point, but we got into this little tiff, all my fault. I mean, I do get really jealous about her recipes.
No, Ava, I'm sorry. And you shouldn't be so hard on your food. Best scones I've ever had.
They're nothing like hers. And you know what? If I could just get my hands on my great-grandmother from Ireland, she had this famous mystery pie. Oh, no one knew what the heck was in there. But they came from all over. I mean, neighbors. They practically came from Ireland. I'm telling you, She gave that recipe to one person on her deathbed, me, and I lost it.
Is that the animal skin taken?
I think it's available.
I hope you guys are hungry.
We should have learned. We never should have. I mean, from the last time we drifted apart. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Cheers, buddy. At this point, can we shake hands? Yeah.
Garrett just asked me to wait for formal. Oh my God. Mom, will you take me dress shopping next week?
I'd love to.
I think she's having another off day.
I have to go. Thanks, I'm just... I'm sorry.
Bye.
Kris Kringle? Can you reverse this?
Something wrong, Mrs. Holt?
Can you reverse what's happened? I want my family back.
Sometimes we don't realize what we have is precious till we've lost it.
Hi.
Hi. You okay?
No. I'm sad.
Why?
Because I miss you.
Me?
Yeah. I'm your mother, Stuart. Not the woman in there.
No, you're not. My mom is my mom.
I know, but I'm your real one.
Stop it. You're not.
You like to play pantomime. And you love to join in soccer tournaments, and you always win. And you love to brush your teeth really hard, so there's lots of foam coming out of your mouth.
Go away. Leave me alone. Oh, touchdown!
Please. Please. What I have to do to get my family back. I know now that we had Anna and Stuart at the perfect time. I don't care. I don't care about vacations. I don't care about my success. My world is empty without my children. Without my beautiful children. And the sweet, caring, loving, devoted father that Dustin was. If I get them back, I will cherish them. I will cherish every moment with them. And I won't let anything stand in the way. Not work, not anything. Please. Please show me the way.
Sharon!
Mom!
Oh, there she is! Hey, kids! Hey, everybody!
Mom!
I found her!
We missed you so much!
Honey! I love you so much.
I love you. You're the best mom a kid could have.
I love you, Mom.
Ever.
Love you, Mom.
I love you too.
Don't ever leave us again. We missed you. We thought we lost you forever.
Oh, don't ever do that again.
You know, searching through snow during Christmas is kind of our thing. And there's something about this place that just brings people together. And you all are coming to our place for a great big Christmas dinner. Come on. Come on.
Let's go.
Where were you?
Come on, Holden family.
Seriously.
You've got some explaining to do.
Let's go warm you up. Makes me fun.
So the families came together for a great big Christmas dinner.
Toast, everybody. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas! What some wonderful friends.
And Jack, to you, buddy.
Sharon was about to get her wish come true.
Excuse me, I have to just take a call. I'll be right back.
Hi, Ralph.
It's Ralph.
How are you? I'm fine. Merry Christmas.
I may need to take a couple of weeks off.
I completely understand it. We don't want to lose you.
Well, thank you for being so understanding.
Well, you're an important part of the organization.
Merry Christmas to you and yours, Ralph.
Merry Christmas. We're looking forward to seeing you.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Sharon started rebalancing her life, and Jack, Robert, and Dustin were about to go into a new business together.
I wrote this book when I was 12 years old. I mean, how did you get this? Where'd this come from?
I didn't give it to you.
Where'd you get this?
I didn't find it.
Who did?
You know, Jag, maybe you should be running a children's book.
Who
Maybe
got
we
this?
should be getting into the publishing game. Dustin, you're an accountant. Can you help us with the books?
It's what I do, and it'll get me out of the house.
Okay, excellent. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. How did you find this?
I didn't find it.
Eva and Holly's bakery was about to get a new surge of energy and more business than they could handle.
Thank you, Stuart, for the bakery. Oh, it's so cute. It's very precocious. Wait. Oh, Holly, you don't understand. Is that... This is my great-grandmother's recipe from Ireland, the one I was talking about. No, that's her handwriting. I don't get that.
Oh,
Stuart?
Eva.
Here's one for us.
Oh,
Stuart and Ann got the best mom and dad they could ever dream of.
oh, it's photos of all of us. Family home. Oh,
It looked like, courtesy of Chris, Sienna and Kyle would be spending more time together.
hey, guys, what would you say if we brought some milk and cookies to Chris? Okay.
Chris, we're here. Christmas Eve. Chris, where are you?
Chris?
Where? Do you think we should just drop the cookies off with a note?
He didn't forget the red bone!
You know,
You write that thing carefully, Stuart.
I don't know. I thought he was going to be here. He invited us.
I think we should go find him.
Yeah, I agree. Hello.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Hey, welcome back. How many families' holiday season have you brightened this year?
Yeah.
Well, actually, the big company that was giving us donations fell through. So now we're looking for donations from other people.
Evening, everyone.
Hey. How are you?
Jack.
Hey, Orson. Robert, what are you doing here? Did Chris leave already? We didn't even get a chance to say goodbye.
Chris who?
Kringle?
Chris Kringle. You know, that does sound a little odd.
Ho ho.
You're so funny. What? Ursula might look a little bit like Chris if she grew a beard.
Who's Ursula?
Ursula's my sister, the interim manager.
Evening, everyone. Hello.
Hi. Orson. Did you come back just to surprise me for Christmas?
No, I just got an early flight.
Oh, well, hi, everyone. Oh, look at here. We've got the Jones and the Carters and the Holdens together as usual. You know that family is the most important thing and that children are God's blessings to us. Wait a minute. I just had this conversation with Chris the other day. It's really strange. So what brings you here, Kimberly?
We met.
Well, sure. The time the Holdens signed up.
Hey, Mom, this one's for you.
What is that? Read it.
The donation for the organization is out back. You guys gotta come see this.
What?
Come on.
Let's
Tell me
go.
more.
Yeah, let's go.
Wow.
God. Did you look at that? At all those presents? Honey.
Wow.
Look at all those presents.
Merry Christmas, sweetheart.
Must be
Did I tell you this place was magic?
my entire life.
Merry Christmas!
Chris Kringle.
You little Santa.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Carters.
And that's my story of how a Christmas Eve miracle brought joy to thousands of families while it brought our family ever closer together. As Chris Kringle once said, family is the greatest gift. Merry Christmas.